Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Javon.
I'm not even sure what the configuration is. Oh, there you go. There you go.
On April 22, 2024, Deputy Sheriff Nadler with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office was on patrol when he took notice of a white Chevrolet Silverado truck driving behind a black Toyota Highlander and attempts to make a traffic stop with red and blue lights activated. Unsure if it was an unmarked police vehicle, Deputy Nadler made a U-turn and got behind the truck. As a red light approached, the Toyota Highlander ran through the red light, and the truck remained stopped with Deputy Nadler now stopped behind. Deputy Nadler exited and made contact with the driver to ask if he was law enforcement, to which he replied no and apologized. Deputy Nadler then called for backup assistance. Check out what happens next.
So, the truck is your dad's truck?
Yes.
Where's he at?
He's working right now. He's
Where?
roofing. I wouldn't know where it's exactly what house.
Do you know his phone number by heart?
Yes.
Do you have a notepad on you? Hey, just write down this phone number real quick. If we call him, will he come out here?
I'm not sure if he has time right now.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay.
A quick check reveals Mr. Batrolome is also driving without a license. Officers waste no time in getting him detained to continue their investigation.
You can put your hands behind your back here. So you're being arrested. Do you know why you're being arrested? Here, let me get some of your stuff here. We'll get them back when we're done. All right, so the reason you're being arrested, I'm going to take this off for you. You've been very cooperative, so we don't need to do any weird shit. Here you go. So here's why. Number one, you have no driver's license. You're not allowed to drive. You understand that, right? Yes. Okay, number two, you have red and blue emergency lights on this car. That's illegal. That's illegal. You have lights like that, red and blue, on the front of this car.
It's not my truck.
Doesn't matter whose it is, you can't use it. You understand? Just because you're the one driving, it doesn't belong to you. You know it's there, you're using it, you're not allowed to use it. You can't use it. Only person that can use it is law enforcement. You're not law enforcement. Unless you are. Are you?
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Do you have anything unusual on you or in the truck?
No.
Any guns?
No.
Drugs?
No.
Nothing like that? Weapons?
No.
Okay. Separate your legs real wide from me. I know they searched you before, but I have to search you again, okay? Is there anybody else besides your dad that I'm going to call that owns this vehicle? Just him. Elena. Do you have anything else on you here, like hidden somewhere? Okay. Speak a little bit of English? Yeah. Okay, stand up. Okay. Alright. Do me a favor, you can double lock him when you get the chance, if you can. I put it to the other side, so. That's fine. We'll arrange for phone calls afterwards. We just have to. We'll make a phone call for you for that, but we can't let you use the phone in custody. Okay. So here, for the purpose of the recording, I'll just narrate. So the vehicle in question here, let me hit the button. All right, so here's the narration. Correct. So the vehicle was where it is now, which is Okeechobee Boulevard, westbound, about the 2800 block in front of Okeechobee Steakhouse. So the vehicle's here to make a left turn to go southbound.
Okay, Bill Nye, we get it, bro. What you want? You want full pity? You telling a little story right now? I don't think nobody really care, right? Okay, Bill Nye. Okay, we get the scientific ways you talk about the shit right now, man. You trying to stir up the formula and shit. I see you, my boy. I see you. But I don't think nobody really cares, all right? You know, it ain't that serious, man. Breaking shit down, nobody cares. We get it. The car is right here at the light. He ran off. I guess trying to get away out of traffic and not be stopped in the middle of the road.
Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, which becomes Wabasso Drive. The vehicle was found in this configuration with red and blue emergency lights activated on the dashboard, very similar to these police cars, including this unmarked that's right behind it. The vehicle is pure white, no markings whatsoever. just those red and blue lights in the front. There's also strobe lights in the grill that were not activated at the time. You can see them, 2 on the right, 1 in the middle top, and 2 on the left. As you can see, they alternate, red on the left, blue on the right, and then on the right one, it's red on the right, blue on the, red on the left, blue on the right. Now, the back of the vehicle has this license plate for the Sheriff's Association. To the untrained eye, I mean, it has a sheriff's star on it, and it has emergency lights. So much so that this deputy here thought it was an undercover police car with the lights on accidentally. I didn't have that in the first place, but a vehicle was in front of this car, saw the emergency lights behind him, and actually thought it was a police officer, which is why he moved out of the way at a red light, trying to get out of the way of an emergency vehicle. So inside the car, you can see this is a box which has the ability to turn on lights and sirens. I'm not even sure what the configuration is. Oh, there you go. There you go. As you can see, it has a functioning siren to go with the lights, alternating siren. All right, so there you go, and an air horn.
Boy, that must be fun as hell, man. Doing that shit on undercover cop. I mean, I didn't know they use Chevy Silverado pickup trucks as undercover police cars, right? I didn't know that. Unless her dad is law enforcement, is I guess he's using this vehicle, right? I guess I'm confused, y'all. Y'all don't even know the comments, man. I might be a little slow, but I didn't know if they use pickup trucks, Silverados, to be undercover police cars or whatever the fuck, wherever law enforcement he is, sheriff. I know they said sheriff, but right, I'm confused as fuck. I never seen them use a pickup truck before though. Besides, I don't know. I don't think I ever seen one before though. I don't know, man.
Go with it. So fully functioning red and blue lights, sirens, alternating sirens, and now you see the front grille lights also are operable. They weren't on at the time of the stop, but they do function, as you can see here. So red and blue emergency lights throughout the whole front of the vehicle with sirens, accessible by the driver and the configuration it's in. So we have miscellaneous tools. Let me hit this button. So we're starting the vehicle search. Okay, this is a standard inventory search as is required by our policy because the vehicle has to be towed.
He's asking for it, but
okay, I turned that off. Let's see. Some kind of a drink. Empty jewelry box. Looks like some kind of a birthday card or Valentine's card. Addressed to. Specialty glass. Oh, Elena Rodriguez. Okay, so registered owner again. Do not know what this is. Oh, that's pretty cool. AirPods. Keys. It's a vape.
I mean, duh, right? I figured it was a vape. They come up like a shapes.
Just hold off for right now until I know what the feds want to do. It smells like hash oil. I'll test it.
put in here.
Yeah, it'll go in the...
Where was it, passenger?
It was right in the center console. We'll find out whose it is, but... I got glitter all over my hands with my card. There was a Valentine's card in there, and I got glitter all over me. Oh, here you go. Look at this. Someone else's driver's license in here.
Yeah, he gave it to me at first.
Who did?
The driver said, I said, who's these? And he said he doesn't know.
But he gave it to you.
Yeah.
He gave you someone else's license.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't. He thought you were not going to catch on.
No, he said it's not his.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
This is the lights
That's
that
the
are
lights
activated.
for the front. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. These are the front-facing lights activated through a cigarette lighter. Okay.
After finishing the search, deputies begin to remove lights, sirens, and any other illegal items from the vehicle.
Are you able to remove the lights in the grill, the red and blues, for evidence? Yeah, I just removed these. Just see if you're able to do so. Somehow, let me open the hood. Where's the... Oh, here.
You can take out the siren.
Yeah, see if you're able to... I have tools here if you need.
Wow.
Okay, during the inventory search, we located this tail light with a controller box, which is consistent with strobes. The only thing is we can't just hook it up roadside to find out if it's red and blue, or if it's yellow, white, or clear, something to that effect. But either way, for the purpose of the case, I just want it to be clear that there is a set of strobe taillights in here as well. There's one here, and there's one back there, deeper in the tailgate. So again, it's probably consistent with the same thing, which is red and blue lights. This is probably a work in progress, that they were going to bolt these on to have strobes in the rear as well.
Sergeant Manning transports the suspect to the sheriff's department for further questions.
So your license is suspended. You're aware of that?
No, I actually wasn't aware of
Or
that.
I should say you don't have a valid license at all. Did you know that? You thought your license is...
No, I knew I didn't have that.
Okay, there you go. That's what I mean to say. You have an ID card
Yes.
that's valid, but not a license that's valid.
Yes, sir.
So why drive if your license is no good?
Because it was me asking for the vehicle. Let's say, and then in this situation, like, which I didn't know was going to happen, you know, if anything happens, I asked for the car. I didn't say I didn't say, oh, this person was going to be driving the vehicle. No, it was me that asked to use the vehicle.
So the person who owns the car, Eleno, or what's it? Yeah. Did he know you had no license?
No, he didn't.
He has no idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Batrolome explains to the deputies that he was only borrowing the truck for a job and did not know about the setup in the vehicle.
How often do you drive this truck?
Not too often.
Like, what would you say? This year, from January till now, how many times you think?
Like a couple times or once a week or something.
So more than 2, less than 5?
Yeah, not much. I don't like such because, you know, I
Would you say that's correct, though? More than 2, less than 5? Like, not that many?
less than 5.
Less than 5,
Yeah.
but more than 2. Okay. So that said, today you obviously drove the truck. You were the driver of it, so obviously there was an issue with the truck because we brought it up to you before.
Yes, you did.
So why are there red and blue lights in the truck? Why? There's got to be a reason.
That's not of my knowledge because it's not my truck. Anything like any upgrades or anything that's added to there, I do not put any money towards or.
Sure, no, that's fair. You didn't pay for it.
Yes.
Okay. But why are they in the truck
I
at all?
do not know. I don't have those answers for that question specifically because I mean it's not my truck. It's any decisions they decide to make on the truck. It's their decision.
How long have the lights been in the truck?
I didn't know until recently until like you guys pulled me over. Like I saw them there, but I was just like it's none of my business. I'm not gonna ask.
You saw. When's the first time you saw them? Period.
Like a week ago.
About a week ago.
Yeah.
So they might have been longer, but you don't.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
I
So
haven't-
a week ago, how did you see them? Were you driving it and you noticed? You're like, oh my god, there's red lights in here. This is crazy. Or
well, I didn't touch any of the switches or anything like that, so I was like, I didn't.
you just saw them.
Yeah, I saw them.
Were they on when you saw them the first time a week ago?
No.
They were off.
Yes, they just look like lights. I have like what emergency lights or
Yeah.
something like that.
But you don't know why they
No.
would be there. But obviously, you saw them about a week ago that you knew they were there, but you didn't know why.
No.
Did you ask Eleno about
No,
the lights?
because I don't.
Has he ever showed you any police stuff like badges or anything that would show that he's maybe a cop, that it's his car?
I would know.
He didn't show you
No.
anything?
No.
Has he ever said anything?
No. I've never asked him any of those questions.
Okay, but he never told you just
No.
out of the blue, like, hey, by the way, I'm a cop, or...
No.
No.
He's never told me that.
Have you ever seen any badges or no? So he lets you drive the truck, right? You're the driver of the truck. You're now in possession of the truck.
Yes, sir.
So you would say if you're driving my car, I'm driving your car, as the driver of the car, you have a responsibility to at least make sure that the car can be operated on the road, correct?
Yes, sir.
You wouldn't drive a car without tires, am I right? So when you noticed that when you got in the car, how did you get in the car? Like, where was the car parked? Like, here, let's pretend. See that truck? Let's say that's the truck. Pretend that's the truck, just for guesses. Where's your house when you walked out of it to get to the truck, or wherever you were that you walked up the, where did you walk up to the truck?
It's just parked in front of the house. So like you get out and you just look at the truck, but like that's it.
How's it parked though? Is it parked like this?
Yo, what kind of question is that? What kind of question is that, bro? What? Bro is going too much in depth and details, bro. What kind of question is that? I have never heard a cop ask that question. What? What kind of question is that?
Back then, so you see the front of the truck first when you walk up to it. So when you're walking up to the truck getting in, you notice the lights in the car.
Yes.
So then why drive it? You know you can't drive it, obviously. We already talked about that earlier, but why drive it then if you know about the lights?
I don't know how to.
I mean, just be honest with me, man. I just want to know, like, were you just like, I don't care that the red and blues are in there, I need to get here to A to B?
I wasn't doing anything bad. Like, I didn't, no drugs, no gun possessions, no nothing. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not a bad person. I'm not.
No, I get that. And I never said you were. I want to know just more the why. Like, if I'm getting in a car.
Vehicle and it was, in our head, we should have taken an Uber. That's what we were planning first.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I mean, we were like, a vehicle is there, why pay for an Uber and take it?
So, if a legitimate police car, like that one right there, if I told you as a cop to you, hey, take that car, go to Walmart, go get whatever you want and bring it back, would you do it?
No.
Why?
Because it's the sheriff's car.
Same thing. You have red and blue lights in a vehicle that belongs to someone else that signifies police. Why drive it? Why put yourself in that position? It's all I want. I want to know just where you are mentally with it. Like,
I wasn't
or were
worried
you not
that
thinking?
I wasn't gonna, it's something like, for me, it wasn't. I was gonna like, oh, you're gonna get arrested for this, that. Like,
so you just didn't expect it to turn out this way.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, I'm a clean person. Make records, like,
So what did you think the worst would have happened if the police caught you driving today? What do you think would happen?
Tow it away. I tow it away or snip it or something.
But didn't give you a ticket?
Yes, for
Okay.
sure.
So you didn't expect to get arrested?
No, I did not, sir.
Okay. So if you are driving down the street and the car is behind you with red and blue lights on, what do you think automatically?
It's a call.
Okay, so today, if that very vehicle that you were driving was behind you, you would have pulled over?
Yes, I would have, sir.
So now that you know all of that, do you think what you did was the right thing?
No, it wasn't, sir.
Okay. I'm just going to put it on record. We're not hugely aggressively fighting marijuana crime as much as we used to because it's becoming more prevalently legalized. Now, vape is still illegal when it's marijuana. Do you have a prescription for it?
No, I don't, sir.
Was Carlos using it or just you?
Me.
Just you.
I'm Carlos.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Who's the other guy's name? Guadalupe, sorry. Was he using it?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay. So just you, and this is going to sound really silly. I'm not going to do a DUI on you now, but legally, you're DUI. Even if you have one puff of marijuana and drive a car, there's no amount that's considered under the limit for a drug. Did you know that?
No, sir.
Alcohol is 0.08, right, percent of blood alcohol concentration or breath alcohol concentration. But for marijuana, it could be any amount. So one puff, you drive a car, it's a DUI. Does that make sense? So don't do that anymore. That's no good. At any point today, when you had the vehicle and you're driving around, at least one car, because a deputy witnessed it, like, moved out of the way of you. I'm sorry, it's the second time. I apologize. Moved out of the way of your vehicle, like he was getting pulled over. Did any other vehicles do that, or just the one?
No.
Just the one car?
I didn't even know he was pulling over. I was confused until he lowered the window and he was like pointing at me, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Why?" I was confused because he was like, "Are you like?" Until he also told me, "It's like there's lights on."
Right.
And I was like, "No, I'm not pulling you over."
I get
That's
it.
why I told you, and he just drove off. He just left.
Mr. Batralome was charged with false personation of LEO, unlawful use of blue lights. driving with a suspended license, and possession of a controlled substance. Do you think he is innocent? Let us know how you think both parties.
Ah, man. Crazy. You know, a lot of people that are driving right now without a license, suspended license, DUIs, and they're still driving on the road and haven't got caught one bit in these beat up ass vehicles they're driving in. That's wild. That sometimes you gotta think, bro, before you do something. I feel like they should. There's probably more to the story than this. I think he wanted to be a cop so bad. They said that he had the fake ID. I think he wanted to be a badass cop. He was trying to pull people over for fun. Try to say, hey, I'm an undercover cop. I'm pulling you over. But like, what would be the reason though? Like, to pull someone over, like, what would be the reason? Of course, I mean, yeah, if you see red and blue lights behind you, yeah, you going 99% chance you're gonna think it's a cop, but it could be someone just fucking around. I don't see what's so cool about pretending to be a cop. Why do you want to impersonate a cop for? Why? You want to sit here and pull people over and waste people's time? You want to waste people's time and fake and be a cop? When you could be doing, stop trying to be like somebody else, bro. That you're not, bro. Stop trying. People do shit for views. They want to look. They want to look good. They're trying to present themselves in the worst way of fashion. I don't understand. I would never do that a day in my life, bro. You can go to jail for that shit, bro. Like, people don't, you can go to jail for that shit. It ain't no easy roller coaster. You know, so you put yourself in a situation like that, and now you gotta butt face yourself out of it. But hey, guys, that's reaching the end of the video, man. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, share, follow my Instagram, baby. Follow my Instagram, guys, in the link in the description below, man. And thank y'all for tuning in for this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip, baby.